So I'm at home right now, PKing during spring break. I'm using a different mouse and keyboard and monitor, so I probably won't be as sharp, but we should be fine. I've been playing a couple hours and I'm getting used to it. Telling in here. And whoa, there's actually a guy. Yeah, I kind of wanted to log out there, because doing this in Deep Wildy is not going to be a good idea in multi. Fighting back here, because he's definitely got a team. No one but me solo PKs in Deep Wildy like this. Maybe a few people. But we gotta just return fire. Yeah, there's his friend. I was thinking maybe I can freeze him and log under, but there's his friend, so it's not gonna happen. I think I'm just gonna go in full tank mode here. 3 or 4 people should be fine. They're not catching any freezes anyway, we can just make it to the obelisk. This is a lot of people actually. I think we're fucked. I think we're gonna die here. That's alright, I'm risking like a mil. It's not the end of the world. Why are they not just killing me right now? What's going on? Just, this is almost like frustrating. Just kill me already. Let me respawn. Re-gear. Shit. Yeah, I got played there. Good fight. Oh no, I get it. They're doing Ancient Mace. Shit. No, no, no. They're going for my Staff of Light. Shit. I just gotta... God damn it. I misclicked a little bit there. Yeah, I don't know what to do here. When are they gonna go for it? Right, melee for the Ancient Mace. This is here. Here it comes. Good fight, Staff of Light. It was nice knowing you. Yes, okay, I kept it. Look at that. 21 prayer. I should keep this. Yes, thank God. Wow. How did they fuck that up? That was so guaranteed. They had so many people. But I kept the Staff of Light. Thank God. Yeah, holy shit. That was pretty lucky I didn't lose the Staff of Light there. I really did not know what was going on there for some reason. I didn't get the idea that, okay, it was just obviously a situation where they're gearing up to Ancient Mace. I guess they didn't Ancient Mace. I guess they used BGS with Smite. It wasn't enough, I guess. But anyway, shoutouts to one of them. He actually gave me my stuff back, which is almost unbelievable. Have you ever been killed by a huge clan, and then a guy comes and he's like, oh, here's your stuff back, bro. No problem. Yeah, that never really happened. Apparently this guy knew me. We did like God Wars or something a long time ago. So who knows, maybe he'll be a fun person to BK with in the future. But yeah, that's kind of the reason even though I wasn't aware of that right away, I do play based on that, the Ancient Mace factor. Like, you don't really see me bringing AGS or like Claws or something into Deep Wild multi, because you can lose that stuff very, very easily. If I lost the Staff of Light, that's maybe like 7 or 8 mil down the drain. It would suck, but it's not the end of the world. Like, that's easy to get back within a few days. Whereas if I lost like AGS or Claws or something, it would kind of suck pretty bad. So I don't bring like big +1s into Deep Wild multi. I just kind of bring medium-sized ones where, yeah, it would suck to lose, but you know what, it's not the end of the world to lose a Staff of Light. But luckily I kept it here. So what's up, guys? Today we're going to be looking at some clips of PKing during this spring break. And one thing that's different is we're going to be trying a little bit of range as well with the Rune Crossbow and some Dragon Bolts as well. Usually I just PK with a Staff of Light with the Mage melee combo. It's very simple. You don't even have to switch weapons other than for like a Gmaul spec. And it's very effective too, because they don't know what to pray. They pretty much just have to guess if you're going to melee with a Staff of Light or Mage with it. But I figured range is very accurate, and that could be very helpful, because a lot of people you find Deep Wildy, whether or not they're PKers or PVMers, are going to be in robes, so the Rune Crossbow can rip right through them. So anyway, let's take a look at our first clip. We're not using range. This is one of the earlier clips I recorded this break, but so no range in this clip, but this clip is definitely worth showing. So a lot of bizarre things happen in this clip. I hop worlds, and then I try to click on the cave, but I attack another PKer, so I'm like, holy shit, is there another team here? Am I going to get smited for the staff this time? And I figure, okay, maybe he's by himself, but if he's a solo PKer, he's got to come to single combat to fight me. So I'm going to run over to single combat here, and hopefully he'll come over, and we could have a good 1v1 fight. I always do enjoy the 1v1 fights. I'm not great at them, but, you know, practice is the only way to get better. So I'm hoping he's going to come over. He doesn't, so I come back. You know, I really shouldn't come back at this point, because maybe his team is logging in. But he's still just chilling here, so what the hell is going on? Why isn't he doing anything? So I guess he's AFK or he DC'd, so let's just kill him really, really quickly here. And, yeah, this is usually the most annoying moment about when killing someone when they're AFK, is can you kill them before they come back to their computer or log back in or whatnot? And we're able to do that here. Look at that. Pretty big PK here. A Kraken Tentacle he had, as you see there, which went up in price a lot recently. That's like 800k now. So yeah, huge PK. I'm not sure if he DC'd or what. It's possible that he was about to log out and I attacked him, and he thought he logged out when I actually attacked him and kept him logged in. But yeah, who knows. Then we find another guy. This guy was what you'd call in the wrong place at the wrong time, or the right time. I'm not sure how you'd say that. But anyway, this is a pretty good pure. He has the Wilderness Sword 4, but we killed him. He didn't have a whole lot, but you know, you never know what people are going to have. He was just running through the area when we found him, so might as well see what he's got on him. So on our way back to the bank, we found another guy to kill. This guy doing Wilderness Slayer, and sometimes the Slayers can risk a lot of money because they really don't expect to die. But we actually didn't end up killing him because he says this, enjoy the vids. So thank you so much, Adam, for watching. I'll let him live for that. Anyway, let's take a look at the price check here from the looting bag. 1.2 mil, you see at the bottom. Actually a little more than that because of the cannonballs and runes. Still not sure why that guy was AFK or what happened. If he's watching this video, I think his name was 4thX. Let me know what happened in the comments. I'm very curious. So every once in a while, you'll interrupt another PKer killing a PVMer. And if this happens and it's just one PKer, I'm almost always going to go for the PKer because they tend to risk more, and you'll see that here. In this situation, a max PKer was going for a Scorpia guy. And yeah, I figured, okay, he's by himself, so why don't I just kind of help out the PVMer here and try to kill this PKer, and I'm sure he's risking a decent amount. This was my first time really trybirding PKing with rigor and range, and not doing a great job of it, but I just want to get a lot of damage on this PKer, and hopefully the PVMer gets away and the PKer dies, so everyone's happy, except the PKer obviously. And starting to do a lot of damage here on the PKer. He's got those robes on, big spec right there, 35. And I'm just going to make it impossible for him to ignore me for much longer. And hopefully the PVMer will get away here. And yeah, so we're really making it impossible for this PKer to finish this guy off. And we froze him there, so the PVMer is going to get away there. And now I got really excited at this point because it's like, wow, a 1v1 fight. It was just not without a team either, you know. You don't see that very often. So here goes the fight, you know, switching between range and mage. But then something happens, unfortunately. He freezes me, and he's going to walk under me and log out. And unfortunately, without Mithril Seeds, which are kind of a waste of inventory space, there's nothing I can do about this, and he's just going to be able to log out, unfortunately. You have to spam click, but 20 seconds is way more than enough time to log out under me, unfortunately. Yeah, sad face there. So this clip is kind of funny. Off camera, I saw a guy in the Magic Axe Hut doing an emote clue for a master clue. You see his flared trousers there. And I just waited by the web and I killed him when he came back. And he had all of the loot from the master clue on him. So he actually opened the casket in the wild, and I killed him for all of the loot from the master clue, including samurai pants, which is pretty nice as well. They're not worth a whole lot, but in total the full loot was like 400k or something. Not bad for a minute of work. And yeah, he was very angry at himself for opening that casket in the wild. What he should have done is just brought it back to out of the wild and then open it there at the bank. That's what I always do. I don't open the casket in the wild because you can run into a PKer like me. So this was a clip from a couple weeks ago, but it sets up the next clip pretty well. You guys know I fish a lot of dark crabs, and sometimes the best way to get dark crabs is not actually by fishing them, but by killing people fishing them. And in this clip, we're going to go to the high risk world. So I'm actually risking the Staff of Light here, as if I didn't already almost lose it earlier in the video. We're going to risk it here. If I die or if a team comes, I'm fucked. But there's always a lot of people fishing dark crabs on the high risk world because of the non+1 thing. That means they can't get clawed out or something without the PK risking a lot. And basically the strategy here, other than not dying myself, is to find the weakest fisher of the litter, basically, and kill him. So we're going to take a guess here. Get the 116. Hopefully he doesn't have the Din's Bulwark Riot Shield. Starting off with a 35. I actually forgot I didn't have specs here. But yeah, this guy had no idea what he was doing. No armor. He has the Crystal Shield, but really nothing else. A Fire Cape, which is really not going to get him very far here. And yeah, he did not know exactly how to defend. He did have some food on him, though. So let's see if he can get away. Maybe he can get a long distance on this freeze. Nope, he only got 3 steps, I think that was. So did not go very far here. And how many dark crabs is he going to have on him? Maybe 10? Nope, 423. And he's going to have 60k cash as well, which is a pretty good PK here, you know, for, again, for not very much work. Don't want to stay on this world too long because these guys, you know, these fishers, most of them are very nice, and I've spent a lot of time fishing here, but some of them might have clans coming pretty soon, so we got to get out of here pretty quick. But yeah, look at that with the dark crabs and some other loot from earlier, over 600k. So one world that I always like to check everywhere in Deep Wild is the Australian PvP world. there's always like 30 people on this world, so sometimes you'll get people on it thinking that there's never going to be PKers, which is kind of ironic for a PvP world. But anyway, there's one guy in here, and who's it going to be? It's Alkin, which is, this is the second time I found him. The first time I found him months ago, he just logged out very quickly. He had a good reaction. And yeah, we're trying out the range setup here. I brought in the D-hide legs this time to try to get a little bit more range accuracy. That's really the great thing with range, is it's very accurate, and it might be the only thing that can punch through this shield, but even that is pretty unrealistic. The Din's Bulwark, which he has an insane defense bonus, so really most things are going to hit a 0 on it. You know, even if you like claw spec him or something, it's probably going to hit a 0. And anyway, we're getting a little bit of experience with the Tribrid setup here, you know, doing our switches. Not doing it perfect. I'm not at the point where I can like switch every single attack style and do the prayers and stuff, especially if they're switching prayers at the last second, and Alkin has an idea what he's doing, as you can see here with tanking. So yeah, unfortunately I was not able to kill him. I did get another freeze here near the lever, but in that setup with the Din's Bulwark, it's really very difficult to kill someone before they get to the magic axe set or the lever, although sometimes it could happen if you run into the wrong person, like in the previous clip, but Alkin has an idea what he's doing, unfortunately for me. So in this clip, we're going to be checking the 1750 total world, which is probably the worst world you could do any wilderness-related activity on if you're trying to avoid PKers, because most PKers are going to have 1750 total, and it's going to be the first world they're going to check. So I'm going to try to rush this guy really quick. I turned Smite off there so he doesn't notice me as quickly. You know, if you're not looking at your screen and you look at your screen and you see a guy with Smite on, you know you're going to get PK'd. Whereas, you know, you might be confused for an extra half second or something. I don't know. Maybe I'm just being stupid. But, yeah. All this guy has to do, luckily for him, is make it to the magic axe set, and then there's no way I can kill him with all those aggressive axes. He had a weird strategy. He froze me with the tentacle whip spec, which freezes for 5 seconds. But there's really no point in that. I mean, he can't freeze me and walk under with something like that. People have done that to me before with the ZGS, and it's an interesting strategy. Not sure one that I would implement if I was fishing here, which I do quite often actually. But yeah, so he's going to get through the gate here and turn it in gear, and we just got to very calmly get out of the gate here. Barrage can go up to 10 squares, so no problem refreezing him, even though it was kind of lucky, and because he's wearing D-hide and such. I don't know what his magic level is, of course. Froze me again, which I don't really see the point. You know, that doesn't do extra damage or something as far as I know, so maybe it's more accurate, but he's out of food here. These guys do not bring a lot of food because they want to have space for their crabs. But he's going to be 1 square away from safety. But nope, he's dead. And he's mad at himself again there. But how many crabs? Over 200, which is not too bad. So we get like a few 100k from this guy as well. Not bad at all. Definitely worth the time. So that's going to do it for the video today, guys. Going to end with a clip of doing some corp with the boys in the clan chat. Of course, if you want to join our clan chat, that is AndrewAJT62. We do PVM all the time. That'll be on screen. You could also join our Discord, which we were in for this corp trip. That'll be down below, and you don't have to be a member of the clan chat to join the Discord. We got lots more people in the Discord because you can join infinite amount of those, whereas obviously you can only be in one clan chat on RuneScape. But anyway, guys, hope you guys enjoyed. Please like the video if you did, and I'll definitely keep these up in the future. And subscribe if you haven't already. Hopefully I won't be too busy the next few weeks. I got a couple like things going on with school again, you know, tests and all that. Hopefully it won't be too busy when I come back. But I only got 2 more months left, so it really won't be too long until the summer, and I could play even a little more. So hope you guys enjoyed. Follow me on Twitter down below. I'll follow you back if you play RS. Follow me on Twitch down below, and you could also support us on Patreon if you'd really like to as well. And that's going to do it for the video today, guys. Leave your thoughts in the comments, and also give me suggestions for future videos. Thanks so much, guys. You're all the best, and I will see you guys in the next video.